She don't have no substance. The only thing that caught everybody's attention was her looks and her last name. And that's just about it. What's up, everybody? It's your girl B Octavia, and I am back with another video. Welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is B Octavia. I'm 23 years old and I'm from Washington, D.C. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about influencers. And specifically, I wanted to talk about influencers who speak up at the last minute, or when they do speak, they sound very ignorant. When they do speak, they try to make jokes or make light of the situation. So there's been a couple of people who, in a lot of black people's opinions and in a lot of people's opinions, are canceled. It's for various reasons, and I'll call out the people that I remember, because there were a lot of people in the last few days that got canceled. Recently, I believe B. Simone was first, and I really don't know what that was about, but I think she said something about God, what would God do, or something like that. So, you know, I'm not surprised, because sometimes black folks, or folks in general, they want to automatically move to God as far as handling situations, and God's gonna look back at you. You know, you're gonna have to say something, and that's really all people wanted, is for you to say more than that. So canceled, you know. Another person would be Smooth Geo, and I'm not surprised on him either, because he came out and he got his numbers and his followers and everything from being funny or from doing pranks. Well, if it's something serious going on, why y'all surprised that he doesn't know what to say out his mouth? Why y'all surprised that he puts out a skit that he thinks is going to be tasteful and it's not tasteful? You know, why do you think that is? Because that's what he normally does. Like, this is my thing, and I've always said this, and this is a reason why I started YouTube, is because people have to be careful about how much power you give a person. And in a lot of people's eyes, power is with numbers, and power is with how many followers you have and how big your social impact is. Well, this is my thing. You have to be careful about who you give the power, the numbers, because they lack substance. If all you want to see is pranks, I get that. You know what I'm saying? If all you want to see is pranks from this person, well, see those things, but don't look at them for an answer for what's going on. Don't look at them to give you some type of peace about what's going on, because it's not going to happen. I feel like a lot of people look to these people such as Smooth Geo and Tokyo Jetz for, you know, some type of peace with this grief that's going on nationwide, when we have to look at ourselves. We have to look to ourselves and answer it for ourselves. We have to have our own thoughts and opinions. And, you know, I'm not surprised about Tokyo Jetz, which she made a joke with her friend, and she had him kind of in a headlock, and it was playful, but she did say, "I will George Floyd your ass." Now, I'm not surprised on her saying that, because this is my thing. If you are listening to gangster rap and it's a female and she's talking about don't let a nigga do this, and you know what I'm saying, she's that ghetto rap, you know what I'm saying, she is what that is, which is nothing wrong with that. However, you know, I'm not surprised, because a lot of ghetto people are ignorant. A lot of people who are ghetto are ignorant. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying people from the ghetto. I'm saying people that are ghetto are ignorant. You know what I mean? Some people who rap like that really think like that. Some people who really rap like that talk like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised on that. I'm not surprised that she had that ignorant ass shit to say. I'm not. Who else? Harvey, you know, 2 weeks after all of this is going down, you want to say something. It's too late, but I'm not surprised, because these women, especially Harvey, no substance. She don't have no substance. The only thing that caught everybody's attention was her looks and her last name. And that's just about it. And, you know, on the surface, some black people do like to only be celebrated because they black. You know what I'm saying? Because they got a nice body. Because of this and because of that. And then you want to come out 2 weeks later. I see who you are. You know, I see what you do social media for, and I see what type of person you are. I'm really not surprised, and I don't feel like anybody should be. Smooth Geo, all of these people, you know, they lack substance. If you have a social media following for a certain thing, this is exactly why you shouldn't speak on serious topics. And I get that you'll get called out either way if you don't speak out on it or if you do. And especially if you don't. But in this time, what we really truly don't need is fuckery. Okay, ladies and gentlemen? And that really would be people who are trying to be a part of a movement just to say that they've been a part of it, or just for social media. You know what I mean? Like, let's not do that. And that's another reason why I didn't participate in the whole blackout situation, or Blackout Tuesday, was it? I mean, I didn't post, you know what I'm saying? That was a personal decision that I made. However, I just felt like it was a lot of people who was doing it for the wrong reasons. It was a lot of people that was doing Blackout Tuesday just because everybody's doing it. And I don't move like that. You know what I'm saying? I have my own mind. And to me, it's blackout every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and so on and so forth. I'm not going to black out nothing when it's blackout every day. You know, our justice and our rights is what I fight for, and is what I'll fight for the rest of my life. You know, us having peace in the black community is something that I will fight for. But, you know, on social media, I feel like it just gets kind of washed. It gets kind of drowned out by people doing it all for the wrong reasons. So, to all of those people that I mentioned, you know what I mean, y'all really need to just stick to what you do. You know what I mean? Just stick to, if you funny, just be funny, you know, because evidently you don't have any substance. You don't have anything real to give the world. And that's just real. That's just me being honest about what I see and what I'm seeing on social media. At the end of the day, you know, I want everybody to have their own mind when it comes to fighting for justice and fighting for peace within the black community and for black people. Black lives do matter, all lives matter. But most importantly, and the most people that are getting taken from this world by these vigilantes and these off-duty cops and cops on duty are black people. So we need to fight in the right ways, fight with our voice, you know, fight for real, not for real, but you get what I mean. And, you know, protest and march like our ancestors did. And overall, I want better days to come. Fight the right way. If we continue to fight fire with fire instead of grabbing a hose to extinguish the fire, then everybody's gonna get burned. 3rd-degree burns. Then what? Then what do we learn? Not to set things on fire, but then that's when people are gonna go to other means of violence. So we can't continue to do this. We just can't. So I say that to say, let's push forward, you know, on to better days. We will continue to fight for justice. We will continue to get justice for George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, and so many others. And it's your girl, B. Octavia, and I will see y'all in my next video.